Well, electronic cigarettes, those small devices, are causing big problems among youth in our country. Recently, as we told you, a 22-year-old man who vaped had a double lung transplant, 22 years old. He had no idea vaping was so bad for him, and statistics say most kids don't. According to the FDA, 1 in 4 students use e-cigarettes every single day. And as correspondent Kelly Beeson tells us, it's prompting some schools to take drastic measures.
Electronic cigarettes, they've inundated America's middle schools and high schools. More than 2 million kids as young as 11 years old sneaking puffs in school bathrooms, hallways, even in classrooms, breathing the highly addictive vapors at their desks, right under their teacher's nose.
We've heard from teachers that they do oftentimes smell minty flavors in the classroom, but they're not sure if it's bubble gum or mints or others. So you see that therein lies the problem is that some of these vapes are made to look like highlighters or USB ports, and it's confusing for teachers.
The most popular brands, Elf Bar, Escobars, Views, and Juul. Staples among students as 9 out of 10 use flavored e-cigarettes. The brightly colored packages targeting kids who easily purchase the devices at vape shops, gas stations, drugstores, and online.
We saw the dramatic rise in vaping when the vapes include fruity flavors and kid-friendly flavors like cherry and grape. And they're easily accessible either from their friends, and it's become a real problem in our schools.
And health studies show just how bad vaping can be. E-cigs can dispense higher concentrations of nicotine than tobacco cigarettes and can be terribly detrimental to kids' health, prompting some schools to invest millions in surveillance technology to catch your kids vaping. The schools are installing sensors and cameras in a major crackdown. The devices as cheap as $1,000 a pop, and many schools are financing it with federal COVID emergency relief funds, originally intended to help schools get through the pandemic. But does the punishment do more harm than good? Getting caught puffing on campus could mean losing leadership roles on sports teams, clubs, loss of scholarships, suspension, even fines.
We don't believe that suspension or penalties are the way to get us out of this public health threat. What we believe is that we should be empowering young people with the facts so that they know what's in these vapes.
And despite federal efforts to limit the sale of e-cigs to minors, in many cases, it's easier to buy them than tobacco cigarettes.
We don't have an army big enough of FDA individuals and staff to stop all of the shops that are springing up around our cities. And well, there is no place you can go that you don't drive by, multiple vape shops.
Many retailers going unpunished while students pay the price.